All right. Hello, everyone, and welcome to today's masterclass. So we've got over 100 people today. That's amazing. Okay. Yes. Okay. So that's great. Thanks for making the time. We're going to get started right now. And can you all hear me okay? Just so please put those plus signs in the chat if the sound and the picture are fine. Okay. Okay, thank you. Okay, now I know. That's great. Perfect. Good. Oh, amazing. So this webinar goes in English. And if you need any explanations in Russian, please use the chat room. Yeah, the one, and we'll stop whenever possible. So if for any reason that you're disconnected, please do not worry, because the recorded version of this webinar will be also available. So my name is Miroslava, and I've been a Skyeng teacher and methodologist for over 4 years. Yeah, and I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. And today we're looking at pronunciation. Okay, let's get to the next slide. Hello. Well, actually, Skyeng is an online English school where classes are held one-on-one with your teacher in a comfortable environment, and we conduct lessons through our platform in an interactive classroom. This is much more effective than just learning by Skype, and your lessons always go with big interest. Well, believe me, that's true. Okay, thank you. Yeah, I will see that everything's going well. And a little bit of statistics. So we are a large school with more than 80,000 students every month and 2,100 teachers in the staff. And we have already spent almost 1,500,000 lessons. And anyways, it's verified. Yes, hello. Yes, hello, everyone. Okay. Well, before we go further, and I want to review the functionality of this platform, and your active participation is so much important throughout the whole session. Also, someone on staff, I mean, the manager will be managing this chat functionality, and you can enter your questions and comments in the question box or in the chat room here and there. So throughout the presentation, and the webinar takes 1 hour, give or take 5 minutes. So today in the webinar will be like on the radio. What it means is that it's possible to give us a call here and try live radio talk. All those who cannot get through, do not despair. It's, in any case, will be useful for you to hear and practice with us. And we will be experimenting, actually. So please forgive us in advance if something goes wrong and we do not succeed. Yeah, exactly. Dear participants, I'd like to start off with a question for you, because what do you want to receive at this masterclass? What would be the best result for you? This could be improve your pronunciation. Maybe you're just curious, or you're wondering how pronunciation techniques work, or maybe like what kind of accent you should aim for, or if pronunciation really matters as much as grammar or vocabulary. Yeah. So what do you expect from this webinar? Okay, better pronunciation. Okay, you want American accent. Okay, thank you. Some useful tips how to improve pronunciation. How to improve pronunciation. All of that. Okay, all of the above. Yeah. Okay. British accent. Okay. British techniques. I think like I'm not very good with British accent, but it just takes time. Yeah, you're right. The most effective techniques. Is it American? No, it's actually not American. It's neither American, no British. Like, I don't know actually how to identify that. Okay, how to get rid of your Russian accent. Okay. Okay, I'll explain it later. Okay, speak faster. British accent, preferably. Okay, the most effective techniques for sure. Okay, okay. Okay, catch fluent speech. Thank you very much. It's very important. All right. And we have a little survey here. And, you know, some teachers were saying that their students were much concerned about their pronunciation, while others were not much concerned about their pronunciation. And I personally had a number of classes where my students were not much comfortable with the way they sounded, and they were like, okay, can you just help me with that? So I'm really happy to help you around this issue. And this master class, we try to showcase both our favorite tips from learners and expert advice from the academic and online learning community. So you can actually like type your answers in the chat box as usual. So anyways, guys, wherever you are on your learning journey, we hope you'll find something to inspire, inform, and surprise. So happy learning to all of you. Well, I just want you to now figure out for yourself how much you are concerned about your pronunciation. So please rate yourself on the scale from a lot to not at all, and we'll find the results out a bit later on. Okay, okay, yeah. So slightly, okay. A lot, okay. Sometimes moderately, okay. A lot, oh, that's good. That's what you're here for, right? Okay, okay, between moderately and a lot. A lot, good, okay. I don't see the very first option. And this is good. I understand you a bit. My pleasure. A lot. Yeah, it's really good, guys. Okay, thank you. Okay. It's crucial. It's really, yeah, it really is. All right. And just to give you an outline of what we're going to talk about today, firstly, I'm going to look at why pronunciation is so important, then having a look at ways how to learn English pronunciation. That includes individual sounds and phonemes, then looking at the problems, sounds versus spelling, which is obviously one of the biggest issues. And finally, some information how you can improve your pronunciation outside class. Okay, let's go further. Oh, 0, okay. Pronunciation versus accent. You were asking me this question. So a lot of learners may say, my pronunciation is already good. Yeah. Should I care about my accent? Should I not care about my accent? How does it matter? Well, you know, it doesn't matter. As long as your pronunciation is good, that it's easy and clear to understand, your accent doesn't really matter. This is one of the things people get upset about, but your accent is not really important. Yeah, because the best accent for you is always your own accent. The key thing here is that your pronunciation needs to be good, because if it's not, just people won't really want to talk to you. And if you really have that strong accent, and it's just good to tone that down, neutralize that a little bit, make it clearer. But generally speaking, accent is not important. Your accent is always the best accent. Okay, okay. We just have a limited lifespan, so. Okay, guys, let's go further. So why pronunciation is important? To have a better understanding, let's watch the video first.
I would like to buy a hamburger.
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 No. Let's break it down. I would
Would weird
would
weird
would
would
like to
toi
to
toi
to
toi
buy
be
buy
be
buy.
be.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, this is funny, isn't it? So, if you already can communicate in English with people from other countries, my congratulations. Yeah, it's a big achievement. Now, you should ask yourself 2 questions. First, is my English easy to understand? And second, is my English pleasant to listen to? Easy to understand, pleasant to listen to. Well, in my experience, students often feel rather self-conscious about their pronunciation and in general. And this is interesting, you know, because I think students judge more on the accent, like more on the accent than pronunciation. And if they make a grammatical error or pick up the wrong word, so pronunciation mistakes can make them difficult to understand. So it's important to focus on pronunciation in every class or any time you learn the language to minimize misunderstanding. And first impressions are very important because your speaking is the first thing that people notice when they meet you. So it's important that you sound good and speak well. And the first part of it, that is your pronunciation. Even the best words can sound bad because you make them sound bad. When you talk to people in real life, so what happens? Yeah, where they may not notice your limited vocabulary or grammar mistakes, but they will notice right away if your pronunciation is good or bad. Yeah, exactly. Misunderstanding plus positive self-esteem. Yeah, that's true. Well, and good pronunciation should be one of the first things that you learn in English. You can live without, like, you know, advanced vocabulary. You can use simple words to say what you want to say. That's true. You can live without advanced grammar as well. You can use simple grammar structures instead. But there's no such thing as simple pronunciation, like simple grammar or simple vocabulary. If you don't have good pronunciation, you have bad pronunciation. So, and the consequences of bad pronunciation are tragic. Yeah. So even if you use correct grammar, people may simply not understand what you want to say. So why it's so hard to improve? So let's take the first letter of the alphabet, A. So I want you to listen to the 3 English sounds of the same letter, like R, R, E. And depending on your native language, these 3 sounds may sound like 3 versions of an A sound to you. However, to a native English speaker, are as different as the colors of red, green, and blue. They are all different. So why do native speakers feel that these are 3 different sounds, not 3 variations of the same sound? Because in English, the choice between E, R, and R is functionally important. It can determine the meaning you want to express. So there are some sounds in English that don't exist in other languages, that they're usually the ones that students have a problem with. Okay, so let's get down to the, okay, sounds that don't exist in other languages. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay. So let's test your pronunciation, and if you pronounce basic English words correctly, take the short test to find out. And you will get 1 point for each correct answer. First put the number, like 1, no, 2, like yes or no. Okay. 1, yes, no. So you think like 1, no, okay. So they're not pronounced the same way. Okay, no, okay, okay. First, yes, all right. We'll find that out shortly. Okay, so second, no, okay. Okay, number 4, no, okay. Okay. 5, yes. 3, yes. Okay, so that means yes, yeah. Okay, yes. Yes, no. Okay, what does that mean? Okay. Okay, I see. Okay, thank you very much. So let's check yourself. So son and son are pronounced exactly the same, and with the same vowel that is found in bought and cut. Son, son, no difference. So basic as an S, basic, and that was yeah. You okay? Good for you. Okay, there was another example. Okay, if we get back, so basic, yeah. And this one, so road and broad, as you can see here, no, because road has the same vowel as in call, yeah, broad, and it's not the one. Then it's number 4, yeah, and if they pronounce the same way, as you can see here, yes, they pronounce the same way as in go, roll, roll. And finally, if we get back again, and if they pronounce the same way, no. So because food is longer and yeah, and pronounced with this more rounded lips as in son. Okay, like food. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay, so and write down your results, please, so that we can see how much you have completed correctly. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh, 4 out of 5. Okay, 2 not bad. 4, amazing. Good. 3 not bad at all. 2, that's okay. 3, yeah, that's good. Oh, yeah, on average 3, which is good. All right, thank you. Thank you very much. So how to learn to recognize all the English sounds. Oh, well, actually, we have an application which is called iWord for students and non-students, and it helps to learn the word study. Is based on the method of interval repetitions. And the most interesting on our today's topic is where you can choose the pronunciation, American or British there. So those who already use that, please write in the chat whether you like this application. Oh, thank you. Okay, American? Yeah, okay. English, yes. Okay. So, American. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, it's American. Okay. Hi. Hi there. British. English pronunciation, I see. Thank you. American. Is there? No, there's no Australian pronunciation there. I don't know, guys. I don't know, actually. I think like it's global pronunciation, you know, like we have that option, which is called global pronunciation. I think so. Maybe that is close to native-like pronunciation, like with a little accent. So how to learn to recognize all the English sounds? Spend some time playing with the English sound chat. Yeah, the one there. So this is really handy, and it contains pronunciation symbols in modern English dictionaries. For each sound, it gives the symbol from the International Phonetic Alphabet, and the links labeled AM and BR lay sound recordings where the words are pronounced in American and British English in all online dictionaries. The British version is given only where it is very different from the American version. Okay. And our favorite part. So, from time to time, when you hear an English word, ask yourself, so what sounds did I just hear? How would I transcribe this word into a phonetic symbol? If it's long, short, or sound. If you're not sure, just look the word up in a dictionary. Don't be lazy. Now let's play with the accents a little bit. So listen to the accents and try to identify them. So use your note to make notes, yeah, like A, B, okay? So A for American, B for British accent, okay. So, did you hear the difference? Okay, you like British? Yeah. I like British too, yes, okay. Okay. Yeah, it's different, it's actually different, you know, that's the thing, that it's different. Oh, you hate British. Yeah. Not big there. There's actually a difference between that. Oh, okay. Not sure about four. So four, as far as I remember, first American and then British. Okay. You can open this video. Okay. Thank you. American British. Yes. Different kinds of English have different pronunciation. Yeah, for example, the pronunciation, the accent, like, okay, let's call it the accent of British English, is different from the pronunciation of American English, as you could hear from the video. And the most frequently learned kinds of English in the world are American English and British English. American pronunciation, when people talk about learning American pronunciation, they mean learning general American pronunciation. And general American is the accent that is most often spoken on where? On national television in the United States and dictionaries that are based on general American pronunciation. So 90% of what you'll hear on American TV, radio, podcasts, movies, web videos, etc., YouTube is general American. General American pronunciation is rhotic, which means that the letter R, yeah, that letter R is always pronounced. Yeah, so this one. British pronunciation, when people talk about learning British pronunciation, they usually think of received pronunciation. So this is the, received pronunciation is the pronunciation of that British upper class. So the people who went to universities like Oxford and Cambridge, and this is pronunciation that you will learn at a British language school. And it's also the model pronunciation taught in course books and dictionaries from publishers like Oxford and Longman. Because most normal Britons speak to people their local accents. Yeah. And if you go anywhere else than southeast of England and talk to people on the street, you will most likely hear something quite different from received pronunciation, and it will be really hard for you to understand So that British accent or received pronunciation is the one that you'll usually hear in popular British films and TV shows, yeah, and especially those made for international market and international students. And it's non-erotic, so that this letter R, yeah, is usually silent. So unless it's followed by a vowel. Okay, so most RP speakers also insert an R in phrases like, okay, I'll give you the idea, what it may look like. Okay, so this one, the idea of comes the idea of. The idea of. Okay, the same. Africa and Asia, Africa and Asia, law and order, law and order. So that R is not in the spelling. They just use it to separate two vowels. So to choose between American and British pronunciation, you need to answer two questions. Yeah, so which one will be more useful to you and which one will be easier to learn for you? Okay, so next slide, please. Okay, so if you need a lot of practice, you have no one around, you've made a special app for you. This is called Listening, with very professional content, and there you learn how to comprehend English language easily. Really big choice of audio recordings and special exercises are there for you. And we have also created a filter system so that you could choose the topic that you're mostly interested in. And we have 3 levels of complexity for you as well. That is light, hard, and offline listening. British is beautiful. Okay. So, problematic sounds. This is an example of a pronunciation section from our platform Beambox. I picked one very simple from the beginner level to show you how the pronunciation work is done in class. And this one works on problematic sounds like A and E. And we have a very simple system here. Firstly, you listen to your teacher saying the difference between the sounds, and students look at the pictures, yeah, and listen and repeat the words and sounds by themselves. So short vowel sound I as in Phil, fish, it, Italy, Mexico. And a long vowel sound E as in she, we, even, need, 3. No, please do not give up. Okay, so how that works. Look at the yellow line. It's short A vowel sound. So this is short and low. Mouth doesn't move much. A. The tongue in the middle is just not touching the top or the bottom. In the middle towards the front. A. Not doing much. So some common mistakes here are like ease or eat. No, it's short and low. It is. Now look at the blue line. So long E is in many words, and you really have to make an effort to say it correctly. And the main thing is to move your mouth to a smile. Yeah, while we say the sound, make it wide. E, smiling, and it's also very short. E. Okay, so now say the sentences out loud. I need to sneeze. Give me the key, please. I'm really busy at this minute. I'm really busy at this minute. She will give us the bill. She will give us the bill. They missed the winter. They missed the winter. All right. Problematic sounds. Well, first, it's about the difference, and well, actually, this also, about being very problematic for students to spot the difference between that long or sound and sound again. And I noticed that many English learners find it very challenging, like in horse and bird. Okay, so let's look at that closer and see how it works. Well, the long vowel sound O and the sound with rounded lips, because most languages use this sound. Court, caught, score, ball, draw. And sound is a vowel sound, but it's a lot like the R consonant, yeah? And the tongue comes up a little bit in the back, and the back of the tongue is touching the back of the throat, and the sound is hanging up in the middle of your mouth. Bird, serve, hurt, work. Yeah, nothing hard. Yeah. All right. I'll switch to Russian then. So, давайте теперь немного потренируемся, и кто хочет выйти в эфир и потренироваться, поставьте, пожалуйста, плюсик. Из желающих мы выберем кого-то одного случайным образом совершенно и вышлем приглашение. Вы будете в эфире примерно 1-2-3 минуты.
Hi. Can you listen to me?
Okay, okay.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Okay, okay. All right, all right.
Hello.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
What's your
My name is Alex.
What's your name? Oh, Alex. That's great. That's great. Oh my goodness.
Yes,
Are you ready? Okay, amazing. So let's get this practice together. So the long sound or and the sound okay? Do you want to fix the door or the floor?
Should I repeat? Do you want
Sure.
to fix the door or the floor?
We didn't receive a formal order.
We didn't receive a formal order.
Can I have more of that warm
Can I have
soup?
more of that warm soup?
They were at
work early.
I prefer
to use words.
Amazing. Thank you. Thank you. You're doing so great. Thank you very much.
You too. I really appreciate that.
Thanks. Oh, thanks. My pleasure. Wow. Okay. So let's move on then. And sounds and spelling. Okay. How to learn English pronunciation. Well, that's my favorite, by the way. So the list below contains some of the most commonly mispronounced words, mostly by foreigners in English. And when you hear how to pronounce words, and the first thing is typically something like Iraqi. But some of them start to make sense once you dive into the full explanation. And repeat after me. Worcestershire. Worcestershire. Colonel. Colonel. Choir. Choir. Squirrel. Squirrel. 6. 6. Yeah, guys, this is not 6. 6. Worcestershire. So that's somewhere in England. That's some part of somewhere in England. I heard like once in one of the videos, and there were like family bloggers, and they were traveling across Britain and somewhere not far from London, and they were like, okay, let's go to Worcestershire. So that's somewhere like not far from London. 6, yeah? Penguin. Penguin. Rural. Rural. Chaos. Chaos. Mishap. Mishap. Greenwich. Greenwich. Yeah, you probably know this word from the Greenwich Mean Time. Yeah. So GMT time standard. Yeah. Okay, great. So sounds and spelling. So as you know and see now, English is not a phonetic language, and a lot of words don't sound the way they're spelled. So let's say in Russian the letter O is always pronounced the same way. It's always O, and in English it's definitely not. So, and that's why you need to be aware of what are the most sounds for each letter. And it also will be helpful to learn useful sounds and spelling rules. Well, okay, that's great. So I'm going to look at the letter G, which has two main pronunciations. J as in Germany, large, joy, educate, edge, and judge. And the voiced G sound, and which can be found in English words as girl, go, egg, big, single, and dog. And we usually say the ending age as each, as in message, luggage, village, sausage, and manage. So when the letter D is followed by the letter U, okay, let's say, okay, I'll use the chat box for you. So when D is followed by U, okay, can you see that? And it's sometimes pronounced as J sound, like in the word educate. Yeah, or schedule, but not schedule, or procedure, or graduate, or individual. Yes, that's how it is. Oh, yeah. In July, I will educate the cheerful child in Chinese and German. Yeah, that was close. Just apologize to the teacher for touching the giraffe. I think I like to speak the English language. I lost my luggage in Argentina in August. The hungry gorilla likes oranges. Okay. So the letters or. Moving on with, there is another one that causes problems with the letters or, and as you can see, there are 3 ways you say the letters or, and that's or as in organized, morning, and divorced, and forget, opportunity, stubborn, and worse, world, and workaholic. Okay, and just here's examples. Correct, the worst, information. It's a bit confusing here, like information or information. I think like both are correct actually. Snoring, worse, gorilla, gorgeous, boring, motorbike, homework, unfortunately, uniform, mirror, Thank you. So now say these sentences out loud. Unfortunately, it wasn't the correct information. The enormous stubborn gorilla is still snoring. He's a boring workaholic, but he's very organized. After he got divorced, things got worse and worse. How much is that gorgeous motorbike worth? Thank you. Okay, so we're going to have a very short pronunciation dictation. And yeah, okay, let's see. I'm gonna say that out loud, and please write down your correct the correct words, or the ones you hear in the chat box again. Correct. That's that sound, guys. Correct. Yeah, that's the second sound. All right, let me see. So what it looks like. So get ready. And I'm gonna see what. Okay, let's train together again. Okay. Yeah, one more try. Why not? We're not losing hope. No way. Okay. Oh, so fast. Hello. It's amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah.
Okay, so what you have to do, we're going to have this very short pronunciation dictation. Okay.
Let's do it.
And I'm going to dictate the words. Please use the chat box and write the words that you hear.
Right.
In the chat box, all right?
Right.
Okay, so let's get started. Hit.
What should I do? I don't understand.
Okay, hit. So we're going to train together.
Yes.
And I'm going to dictate you. It's a dictation, actually. Can you repeat after me? Hit. Can you hear the word? Hit.
Yeah. Hit. I hear hit.
Okay, very good. Okay, can you write that down?
Hit. Here or where?
Yeah, in the chat box. Yeah, exactly. Okay, good. Okay. Hit. Okay. Oh, good. All right. Next. Bat. Bat.
Bad. I wrote.
Okay,
bad.
very good.
Плохой. Bad.
Okay. Oh, I don't know. Maybe bat.
I've heard bad.
Okay, we'll find that out later. Next. Seat. Seat. Okay. Okay. Next. Cheap. Okay. Can you repeat that?
Cheap.
Okay, good. Better.
Better.
Okay, thank you. Better.
Better.
Walk.
Walk.
Okay.
I think it's walk, not work.
Okay, yeah, okay. Sink.
Sink. I don't sure it's British. Because in British, maybe I say sing. Sing.
Mm-hmm.
Not sing.
Nasal. Yeah.
I
Yes.
say sing. Sing without g.
Yes.
Sing.
Yeah, exactly.
Thanks.
It's nasal sound. Sing. And finally, sleep.
Sleep.
Sleep. Mm-hmm.
Sleep.
Very short. Sleep.
Sleep.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot. See you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Okay, bye. Okay, check yourself. So, how many words have you done correctly? Oh, great. 5. Good. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. 4. Good. Oh, even 7. Wow. 4. Okay. 5. Good. Okay. 7. Wow. Amazing. 3. Not bad. 8. Very good. 6. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So how to learn English pronunciation and linking words. Yeah. Connected speech and rhythm. And how do you want to sound? Like a robot or like a native speaker? And why learn it? And if you want to understand and speak spoken English better, and especially if you're going to international, like you're going to do an international exam, that is very important. So try reading it out loud. Doctor, doctor, I've got toothache, an earache, sore eyes, bruised arms, a stomachache, and I fart all the time. I see. Perhaps you'd like to wait in the corridor. Well, so what's the misconception? You can't write this way, but that's what you hear in how you should sound. And here you can see the consonants are migrating to the beginning of next words. Yeah, okay. So let's. Doctor, dark. And we have like, you know, like I've got to get a lot of it. As an example, I got to get a lot of it. It's connected. It's very much connected. Or send us an email. Send us an email. Like one word. What do you do, for example, for a living? Yeah, what do you do? And that means what you do. And a lot of examples, honestly. How to learn English pronunciation. That means stress and intonation. Okay, which is also very much important. Yeah, like, hi, what were you doing when I ran an hour ago? As you can see here, there are content words. Yeah, hi, doing, ran, an hour. And structure words, which are what, were, you, when, I, and go. We have 4 bits here and stress marked in capital letters. It's hi, what you were doing when I ran an hour ago. Hi, take a second. What you were doing, another second, an hour, yeah, when I ran, another second, an hour ago. Hi. Practice activity. I am an English teacher from Portland, Oregon. I am an English teacher. I am an English teacher from Portland, Oregon. He said that she should see a doctor because should is strong here. They were able to find a job despite the difficult market. Do you know where he comes from? I give the assignment to them, not the others. She's one of our most valued students. I'd like Tom and Andy to come to the party. Not only Tom. Take Andy with you. Okay. Doing well? So, and intonation is very much important. So how can you use and improve your pronunciation outside class? Lots of ways, honestly, because this is about finding role models to imitate. These are people with accents that you want to imitate, actually. Native speakers and people who are naturally talented usually don't understand the processes that guide their pronunciation. As you watch TV and movies, choose somebody who has your type of voice, communication style, and who you would like to imitate, because you like them. If you don't know, ask your friends to recommend you somebody, and you can even memorize parts of movies you like, imitating the actors. That's fine. There's nothing bad about that. And get some class audio drills. It's really good. Look for listen and practice exercises. There are plenty of them. And tongue twisters. So improve your pronunciation and fluency. Tongue twisters are fun words, games you use to challenge your pronunciation. As an English learner, you can use tongue twisters to help your pronunciation of certain sounds. Okay, so let's do that together. How many berries could a bearberry carry if a bearberry could carry berries? Well, they cannot carry berries, which could make you very wary. But a bearberry carried is most scary. Yeah, that's hard. Next. She sells seashells by the seashore. The seashells she sells are seashells, she's sure. Yeah, like that. Okay, yeah, exactly. Okay, next. How can a clam cram and a clean cream can? And finally, whenever the weather is cold, whenever the weather is hot, we'll weather the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. Yeah. So tips to learn English pronunciation. So never guess the pronunciation. Look at every word you doubt about in a dictionary. Listen and notice. There are plenty of stuff online and offline, actually. So, and the more you practice, the better you become, because regular repetition, that's what makes a big difference. And also try to learn the most common English words. Improve with movies. Okay, so because, well, we love movies, right? And speak like a native speaker. When you learn English with movies, movies can teach you to speak real English naturally, and in movies you'll hear natural pronunciation, everyday vocabulary, spoken grammar, common idioms, slang, everything. So even better, you will learn this from interesting and emotional stories. Because movies and TV are a powerful way to improve your English, and it's very enjoyable. Okay. So you may watch this video, yes, after the masterclass. So this is really good, and you just, you may put it on pause for a few seconds, so you can repeat after the actors. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, exactly. We're out of time because of that, technical issue. Sorry for that. Okay, so how can you improve your pronunciation outside class? Record yourself reading out loud on a tape recorder or a computer application, whatever. At first, it will be really difficult to listen to your own voice. Relax as you get used to that pretty quickly. And most people hate their voice, I know, even in their own native language. So that's true. So the combination of your voice and hearing yourself speaking a foreign language for the first time will be painful, but that's okay. That will improve. And you could even record yourself reading the same reading passage every day and every week, so you implement those techniques. Yeah, you can always find a friend. What we have here is well, we can help you and develop our pronunciation. This is also a fragment from our homework. Yes, and for you who want to join us later, there will be a gift. Yeah. So, and a final thought on pronunciation. Already, if you realize that you're doing wrong, is the first part of improving your English. This is very important. And also get that regular repetition, at least 30 minutes a day. Yeah, and noticing how words are actually formed. Yes, within the mouth, that will be really useful for you. And when learning English, don't forget about grammar. Yes. Okay. Well, that's about, so I'll switch to Russian back, okay, if you don't mind. Что ж, в общем-то, Skyeng приготовил подарки для всех, кто участвовал в вебинаре. И мы можем помочь вам развить уровень языка для любых целей, например, чтобы преодолеть языковой барьер, научиться понимать англоязычных иностранцев, найти работу мечты и так далее. И если вы вдруг не слышали или не знаете, то Skyeng — это онлайн-школа английского языка, где занятия проходят 1 на 1 с вашим преподавателем в комфортной обстановке. Мы проводим уроки через нашу платформу в интерактивном классе. Это немного эффективно, чем просто уроки по скайпу. Преподавателя мы выбираем конкретно под ваши интересы, чтобы ваши уроки проходили с интересом. Спасибо. Да. Следующий слайд. И самое важное, вы знаете, это то, что мы гордимся, когда обучаем наших учеников, и именно то, что мы сделали интерактивный виртуальный класс, в котором ученики могут делать все это, отслеживать свой прогресс, проходить уроки с учителем, тренироваться самостоятельно, тут же видеть обратную связь, что очень важно для студента, правильно ли они что-то сделали, знаете, или ошиблись, выполняют ли они домашку, могут пользоваться грамматическими справочниками, словарем, там, хранить все свои заметки, материалы, смотреть видео, читать книги. Очень много всего. И у нас даже есть своя видеоигра на платформе. Кстати, все новые слова можно одним кликом добавить в наше мобильное приложение, то, которое я уже упоминала, Word, и тренироваться потом, допустим, по пути на работу или на учебу. Уникальная особенность нашего приложения основана на методе вот этих интервальных тренировок. Если кто пользуется, напишите в чат, нравится ли оно вам. Домашки теперь тоже можно делать в телефоне, что тоже экономит время. Нет больше никакой лишней отговорки, знаете, что надо ноутбук включить, все такое. То есть вы просто открыли приложение, сделали сколько успели, остальное на следующий день доделали. Все очень просто, кажется. И так и есть. Нравится, спасибо. Итак, 2 бесплатных урока для новых учеников. Да? Это самое важное, то есть вы видите промокод на эти 2 бесплатных уроков. Это для новых учеников, и вы можете перейти на наш сайт skyeng.ru, там записаться на бесплатный вводный урок. Если вы у нас в школе еще не занимаетесь, если вы решите продолжить развиваться и поддерживать уровень своего языка с помощью Skyeng, то по этому промокоду получите еще 2 бесплатных урока в дополнение к первому вводному и сразу вместе с вашим первым оплаченным пакетом. Thank you. Спасибо. Акция действует до 15 февраля, так что записывайтесь, пожалуйста. И оцените нас, пожалуйста, для нас это очень важно. Мы работаем для вас и открыты к любой обратной связи. Мы хотим стать лучше, полезнее, поэтому оцените наши старания, не поленитесь, пройдите по ссылке и оставьте несколько слов касательно нашего вебинара сегодня и ваши пожелания касательно будущих вебинаров. Основная часть на этом заканчивается, да, и напоследок я хотела бы еще сказать спасибо большое. Подписывайтесь на нас. Мы есть абсолютно во всех социальных сетях. Учите английский бесплатно. ВКонтакте, Facebook, Google+, Telegram. Смотрите нас на YouTube. Каждую неделю мы выпускаем новые мотивационные ролики. В общем, создаем для вас целую языковую среду. И чтобы было удобно учить слова, у нас есть приложение Word, напоминаю, для учеников Skyeng. Оно бесплатное, оно также есть для iPhone и для Android. И вы видите ссылку на слайде. Что ж, спасибо всем огромное-огромное. И до новых встреч. Удачи вам в изучении английского языка. Все получится. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Happy learning. Bye-bye. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks.